So as the title says, this video is for the developers of the finals. It's not going to be hyper edited, it's just me talking. Got some stuff I'd like to ask you. First off, I want to say thank you so much for making the finals, which is free to play and available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and continuing to support it. This is the most fun I've had with a shooting multiplayer game since the very first Splatoon on the Wii U, and then before that was the very first Gears of War game. Still rocking the necklace, but I'd love to get a finals one, that'd be cool. I've been playing for 2 months now. I dropped Call of Duty, I used to play that daily. No more, hopped onto the finals. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say on that. Thank you. So I want to start this off with saying thank you. This is the best multiplayer shooter available today, hands down. But my words to the devs are, is it possible to get some more behind the scenes stuff? You have 2 videos touching on sound, but we want more. I want to know the inspiration behind like the team names, like Kingfish or the Steamrollers and the High Notes. Did everybody at the studio like write a name down that they wanted and you guys put it into a hat and like, you know, just picked it out and read it and like, oh, those are the ones. Like, you know what I mean? Like what was behind that? I want to know what was the inspiration and the thought process behind creating the sponsors, their overall look, you know, the look and their feel, their personalities, their slogans. What was the spark that created the entire video game itself from the very beginning? I want to know, and I'm sure other people would like to as well. It's so amazing to hear an artist talk about their passion. And from the way the finals looks, feels, and plays, it was made from passion and not from the desire to make money. I hope it makes a lot of money for years to come so that we can continue to play it, because I love this game. I never want it to fade away. From what I'm experiencing with the finals, it doesn't seem like money was the first priority, with which a lot of other developers seem to be doing that. How much money can we make? I feel like you guys were like, what's the most amazing shooter game that we can put out there? And for free, like it's amazing. So I would love to just see some more behind the scenes stuff on that. Also, would you mind considering making a tropical map, like possibly Hawaii? Like you already have meteor showers, right? For some of the events, the live events going on in the maps. You could have a play on it where like if you're in Hawaii, there's volcanoes there. You could have that in the background where you know, maybe the volcano erupts and like magma and stuff falling from the sky. I think it would just kind of fit. You kind of already have the setup there, and a tropical setting would be really amazing. I know that you have Kyoto, but Tokyo, I think, would be really, really cool with like the neon lights and the skyscrapers and things like that. And like the bullet train, I think it could be super cool. And then lastly, for maps, I always thought Venice would be really, really cool. You could treat the water like dead zones, you know, like you're just kind of falling off the map and you die, kind of like Skyway Stadium and stuff. And the moving platforms that you have going on in the maps already, they could just be stylized to look like boats. You know what I'm saying? So you can jump on the boats and get to another, you know, area of the map and things like that, so you're not touching the water. I really think that Venice would really, really, really be fun for the finals, but that's, those are my options, you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking. And lastly, is it possible to make a 6v6 cash out? First team to 2 wins. So the most you'd play is 3 rounds, you know, for a tiebreaker. So it'd be no different than World Tour, but it's 2 teams of 6. And it's round based, so in between the rounds, the 2 teams can talk to each other. So you can actually have communication with the other team in between the rounds, you know, during that 30 seconds where you're changing your loadout and things like that. There's just something about talking to the other team that is super, super, super fun. And, you know, obviously there's gonna be a lot of, you know, crap talking and things like that. You know, it's gonna happen, but I just really think it elevates the game. It makes it just so fun. And that's one of the reasons why I left Call of Duty a few months ago to start playing the finals, because they had this AI voice chat monitoring system and it's absolutely ridiculous. I can't stand it. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, I just really think a 6v6 cash out round base would be super, super cool. Oh, and team deathmatch is already round based, so I mean, you could probably implement it there too. Maybe even test it out there and see, you know, I don't know. So I'm gonna end this by saying thank you again for this amazing game. which is free to play and available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I'm having a blast with the finals, and I solo queue. I may not get too many kills, you know, but my assists are on point. You want me on your team, trust me. My assists are something. I wish I could film it to show you how good of an assister that I am. Oh, and the music is amazing. Alexander, I'm not even gonna attempt his last name. I'd butcher that for sure, and I don't want to. Absolutely amazing work with the soundtrack for the finals. It's just banger after banger after banger. It's actually so amazing that it inspired me to compose something inspired by the finals. I dabble in music myself. And so I'm gonna play that at the end of this video. Anybody's interested in just jamming out to it, you know, it'll be there. But anywho, thanks so much for watching. You all have a wonderful day. Peace out. I'm gonna go play some finals.